Versatile Mage. Chapter 46. Not on the same level. Outside of the mountain pass, Mubai was standing in front of the spirit wolf confidently. The ice power he controlled had turned into a slow frost, covering the four limbs of the spirit wolf. As Mubai was about to reveal a trace of relief on his face, he suddenly discovered that the spirit wolf's pace had only slowed slightly. Its approach toward the students was unaffected. It's useless. Mubai was dumbfounded. His ice spread could freeze 3 or 4 people in place even on bad days. As Mubai saw it, he could give his other classmates a chance to regain their composure. Who would have thought that the strength of the spirit wolf's 4 limbs would be this strong? His ice spread was unable to make it stop. Creak. The spirit wolf stepped onto the ice with 1 foot and continued to advance. Its objective now was Mubai. Its large foreleg was raised high before it viciously slammed down. Boom! A vicious shockwave caused dust and stones to fly away, along with Mubai, who was hurled more than 5 meters back. Mubai had no ability to defend himself. Under the shockwave's impact, he was knocked unconscious as he hit the ground, unable to get up. Mubai. Zhao Kunsen hurriedly ran over and discovered Mubai's clothes were filled with holes. His skin had been punctured by the sand and stones. Hiyu, who had finally regained her senses, saw this scene and was so frightened she started crying like a little infant, unable to move. As she cried, it seemed to offend the spirit wolf. The beast strode toward Hiyu with disdainful contempt. For the spirit wolf, there was no such thing as being nicer to a girl. Mubai had been sent flying with his body stained with blood, so who knew what would happen to someone as fragile as Hiyu? Shit! Hurry up and run! Zhang Xiaohou shouted urgently. Clenching his teeth, he once again ran toward Hiyu in the hope of dragging her out of the dreadful sight of the spirit wolf. Monkey, are you tired of living? Not far away, Mo Fan saw this and could no longer remain calm. From Mo Fan's point of view, Mubai's action just now was really stupid. His power alone was completely unable to harm a magical beast whose strength was more than just a level higher than the student magicians. Thankfully, this beast didn't fully enjoy slaughter, or else its foreleg would have slammed directly onto Mubai's body, sending his flesh and blood flying, his life guaranteed to be lost. Fire! Fire burst. Under the stress, Juman had basically bitten through her lip before she finally managed to cast her fire elemental spell. The fireball flew toward the spirit wolf's body. However, perhaps because it was cast in a hurry, it hit next to the spirit wolf's foot. A large crimson flame lit up beside the spirit wolf, turning its nominally blue fur reddish. The spirit wolf simply ignored the flame as it continued to walk toward Zhang Xiaohou and Hiyu. You brute, have a taste of my lightning strike. Zhu Zhaoting yelled as countless lightning arcs appeared around his body. These electrical arcs whipped toward the spirit wolf at his command. Every purple lightning arc made the spirit wolf's body convulse. The beast could no longer advance, and it even gave out a deep, pained roar. The spirit wolf's oily eyes immediately fixed on Zhu Zhaoting. A woo! The spirit wolf opened its bloody mouth and roared at Zhu Zhaoting. In a split second, a wild wind erupted. The mountain pass already had plenty of sand and stones, and they were all caught up by the power of the roar. It looked like a dust dragon as it flew toward Zhu Zhaoting. Sanpang! Zhu Zhaoting hurriedly yelled. Wang Sanpang wailed, earth wave, diverse. Wang Sanpang's plump body unexpectedly bent over as he stuck his 2 hands into the ground. The ground was filled with grains of sand. In the time between his shout and his hands reaching the ground, the earth beneath him suddenly turned into a controllable wave, like a stone thrown into a pond, causing ripples. These ripples spread across the sand and stones, quickly forming an earth wave in front of Zhu Zhaoting. Originally, Zhu Zhaoting would have been unable to avoid the flying sand and rocks. However, the earth ripple carried him smoothly over 5 meters away, allowing him to dodge the attack that would have easily injured him. Zhu Zhaoting opened his eyes to find himself somewhere else. He smiled and gave his close friend Wang Sanpang a thumbs up. Wang Sanpang chuckled. He hadn't expected his earth ripple to work out so well either. Don't be afraid, everyone. There are so many of us. We can definitely defeat the one-eyed magic wolf if we use magic. After demonstrating his astonishing power, Zhu Zhaoting quickly took the lead, gesturing to everyone. Everyone, quickly, connect your star paths. The lightning strike can paralyze its muscles. This one-eyed magic wolf is definitely having trouble moving. Let's use this chance to counterattack. Wang Sanpang shouted. Just as he said, after being lashed by the lightning strike, the spirit wolf stayed in place, its muscles twitching uncontrollably. This was undoubtedly life-saving news for everyone. A few magicians who had calmed down began attempting to connect their star paths. Brilliant light, purify, ice spread, freeze, water field, decay, earth ripple, diverse, fire burst, scorch. 7 or 8 students from different elements cast their spells simultaneously. The attacks struck from all directions, causing the paralyzed spirit wolf to howl in pain. Fire elements, hurry up. We've suppressed it temporarily. Use fire to scorch it to death. Zhu Zhaoting yelled while preparing another lightning strike. The fire element was the main damage dealer. The light element temporarily blinded the spirit wolf, while multiple ice spreads froze its lower limbs completely. Now, they could only rely on fire to deal a powerful blow. Zhuman's mouth had started to bleed from biting. She finally cast a proper fire burst, flames igniting on the spirit wolf's back. The howl of pain grew louder. A woo. Just when everyone thought their all-out attack was working, the spirit wolf roared twice in succession. 2 waves of sand and rocks shot out, one toward Zhu Zhaoting and Wang Sanpang, engulfing everything, and the other toward 3 other students who had just cast spells. The waves caused devastating damage, tearing flesh from their bodies. The students who had just found hope for survival were suddenly crushed into utter despair. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.